Well, alright, weathermen got it wrong again today. April 21st. Supposed to be a lot of rain and kind of ruined plans for a weekend because you plan on staying inside when the weatherman says 80% chance of rain and it's beautiful out. I'm going to try to make the most of it. We're getting late on getting our greenhouse up, but I said I was going to, so this is the start of it. So what I got right here is an old trailer house sliding glass door. Glass door's right over there, and we're going to show you a cheap way to build a greenhouse with about 5 cattle panels, some wire shelves, and painter's plastic. So get this thing set up here. I've already got 2 T-posts in the ground, and get this thing going. So tools of the trade, you're going to need postal driver, simple concrete stakes for concrete forms. Got 4 cattle panels laid out currently. I got another one. We got an end to this thing from last year. I don't know whether we'll reuse that or not, or build a new one. And then painter's plastic. And this thing should be about 20 foot long. So here is the basic view that we got down through there. We'll come in here and we'll put a shelf down this side and a shelf down this side. Hang it with some wire. Got a little window in the back there. And then we'll put those sliding glass doors in. All this is stuff that you pretty much have laying around if you're a gardener anyways, so. Hey, and look at that water right next to it this year. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we've already screwed it up. We're going to take this and flip this around because we need to tie the screen door into the cattle panel itself. So the wood's flush with the mount there, but it's not there, so flip that around. And one thing to note when you're putting these cattle panels up, make sure the outside rib, or the rib, is on the outside. So all this stuff underneath creates snags and stuff. When you lay that plastic up over the top, it needs to ride on something nice and smooth. both sides. Plastic over the top, and it's about to get hot in there. Alright, well, after some fighting and stuff with the plastic, we finally got it on there. Of course, the wind always has a sense of humor. When you don't need it, it will come up on you. But yeah, it's already getting humid and hot in here, so it's another 5 to 7 degrees warmer already than what it is right when you walk outside. So use a little bit of dirt for its own natural weight. Because not everything's perfectly round, of course, we're going to have some edges that create those wrinkles and stuff within the body of the plastic itself. But I'm hobbling back here in the corner. I stepped on a dadgum screw poking up through there, and my foot is sore. Yeah, so let that be a lesson to you. Pick up the booby traps around where you're working, otherwise you'll be hurting. Alright, we'll throw the doors on there and get some plants in here before the end of the day, hopefully. Alright guys, this is the weekend after. I never did give the final product, so essentially this right here is everything up and running as a cheap makeshift greenhouse to get things going. So sliding glass door, 5 cattle panels. We've strung some hog panels cut in half with bent over hooks all the way down through there, and then just simple wire. And we've got the plants in here now, so everything's looking healthy. Well, some things are tomatoes. These are all peppers right here. They don't look, or they look pretty good, but we had this whole tub of tomatoes almost die out. These are looking good. Those are looking good. Plus there's some just now germinating. Some of them didn't germinate until they actually got into the heat of the greenhouse. So already getting some new life. Look at there. One just now popping up. So that's because it finally got into the heat that it needed. There's another one. It's been a late spring this year. So anyways, I have corn out here planted. We planted that this weekend. Ain't get any of that on film because it's just planting corn. 6 rows of it. Got a row there. One. I've got peaches and cream planted right here, and then 2 rows of, oh man, I can't remember what it's called. Red something. It's a red kernel corn. I don't know if it's a sweet corn or if it's an ornamental corn. But we're gonna find out what it looks like in the greenhouse once those plants come up just a little bit. I've got straw underneath there, and I'm gonna try planting those tomatoes and stuff. Tomatoes over here, peppers over here, all within that straw. It's real thick. All I did was just sheet that off of the bale, so there shouldn't be any grass grow up in between it. Anyways, here's the summary of a quick greenhouse. the back end, we originally built to put a box fan in right here, and that plan never came to fruition, but cut some vent holes in there so air can still flow through. But that's probably the last time we'll use that one. Well, there she is, folks. Hope you enjoyed I'll try to condense this video down just a little.